Welcome to another thwiptastic episode of the Rude Boys Power Hour Plus Rude Nation. I'm Tom, and with me as always is Chris.
Flash Thompson, yes.
Ugh. God.
Sherman here, once again. Time for another podcast with Tom, my buddy, and the nation.
Flash Mob.
Yeah, nation.
We are fresh off of,
Fresh.
fucking super fresh.
Super fresh.
Of
Minutes fresh.
Yeah, of just watching Far From Home.
Spider-Man, comma, Far From
Yes,
Home.
Spider-Man.
Just in case people don't understand, but the nation knows. They're smart.
Is it a comma or a colon?
You know what? I don't know. We'd have to check out the actual
Yeah.
thing. I mean, the comma was the... I was trying to... That's like tacking it on.
Right,
You know,
yeah,
that's
no,
like
I hear you.
nomenclature kind of rules, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Queen Victoria, she made that shit up.
Sure, yeah. Just a question. Who's in your mouth?
All right, cool. We're talking about Spider-Man movies, but in my mouth right now is a straight from the land north, Canada Dry, sparkling seltzer water since 1904. It's all natural, unsweetened, 0 calories, 0 sodium. That's how I live my life, baby, apparently.
And 0 alcohol.
0 alcohol, too.
Yeah.
Tommy, who's in your mouth?
I have, again, from our friends from the north, Canada Dry, triple berry sparkling seltzer
fancy.
water.
Very
It is
fancy.
tasty.
Is it? Mine's
Yeah.
okay. Clink it up.
Well, I got you a triple berry, too.
Oh, you're so sweet. Not like this seltzer.
Hey,
So we're talking about
it's
Spider-Man
healthy.
movies. So we're talking about Spider-Man movies, the live-action ones. Maybe we'll talk a little bit about...
We're going to talk all Spider-Man movies.
Right, Nation? I know you've been craving it. We haven't been craving it.
Ah!
I know you've been flying around like vultures, waiting, picking at the bones. I got nothing else. I'm sorry. That was an accident. But we're going to talk about Spider-Man movies. We're going to talk specifically about the live-action ones, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland, those Spider-Man movies.
Sure.
And then we're going to get into Far From Home talk. We're going to talk about it generally, and then we're going to get into spoilers. Everything's going to be marked. Don't you worry. But you should really see this movie. It's pretty great.
It's... A lot of people were saying that it was better than Endgame.
I don't know about that.
And I was like, wow. Well, apparently
That's high praise.
A lot of Endgame haters have been coming out of the woodwork.
I don't know what that was. Yeah, because it's the cool thing to do now.
I know.
It's,
yeah. Shit on something good.
Counterculture.
Yep, exactly.
So on that note, Tommy,
Blitzkrieg it up.
Let's Blitzkrieg.
Press my button.
All right, Blitzkrieg. Hit it. Tommy.
All right.
Blitzkrieg with the Tommy.
It's
with the Blitzkrieg. Are you sure there's no alcohol in this?
It's fucking thin, Blitzkrieg, man. So this is gonna be the most Blitzkrieg fucking...
We'll find a way to stretch this shit out.
Nothing in games.
Off of E3, no news in games. Moving on.
Nothing in comics.
We got Comic-Con coming up, so all the news is slowing down.
Yeah.
Let's go on.
Nothing in movies.
Movies, nothing coming out. It's the summertime.
Far
Everything's
From Home.
out. Yep.
That's about it.
That's it. It's summer movie season.
TV.
We got TV news? Yes, we do.
TV news.
All right.
Netflix and WB to make a live-action Sandman series.
And this has just been confirmed.
Yes,
So this is the thing.
Awesome. This has been in creative limbo hell for so fucking long.
Limbo hell. Okay.
Did you ever read the Sandman? It's very
That's
deep.
the that dude from ECW, right? The Sandman.
You're a
That's the
fucking
Sandman.
idiot. No, it's about Sandman he's one of the Endless, and
I feel like this is gonna be long.
his name is Dream, also known as Morpheus.
Sure.
He's in prison.
God of dreams.
He ends up escaping imprisonment, and then he wants to find all of his gear. But then in later books, it goes into, him dealing with his family, why one of his brothers left, because they're all named Dream, Death, Delirium, Destruction. Do you see a theme here?
Yeah, they got weird names.
Yeah, I think there's 7 of them. I can't remember the other 2.
Oh, like the dwarves. That's what this is about, right? This is like a dark Snow White.
This is going to be something amazing. Neil Gaiman, who wrote it, is 100% on board.
Cool.
And so is the writer, and actually I think director, David Goyer.
Okay.
I believe he did Blade Trinity.
Okay.
So this is going to be awesome, and I can't wait for it.
All right, neat.
So something I'm very happy about.
Cool. Happy for you. What else is in the
Warner
docket?
to go ahead with Gremlins prequel series. I don't know why we need this.
Oh, prequel series for Gremlins? Yeah, me neither. But
I don't get it.
80s franchise, dust it up,
Sure.
and repopulate it to the nation.
I guess.
To the populace out there, my friend.
I guess so.
Yeah. It's, I think, called Legend of the Mogwai or something like that, and it deals with Mr. Wing or something. The dude who gave Gizmo to the kid.
Mr. Wang, I think.
Yeah, I bet.
Wang.
Yeah, that's so, yeah. New Gremlins coming out.
Just as a reminder, with TV as well, as recording.
Okay.
Stranger Things Season 3 drops
Yep.
on Netflix.
Yep. So
probably what, midnight tonight it drops?
I don't know how that works. I don't know if it's midnight tonight, East Coast, West Coast.
I guess I'll find out
because
because I don't got work tomorrow.
Rock and roll, baby.
Cool.
But Tommy, on air commitment right now. I'm gonna probably do a Rude Boys Reacts with my girlfriend because we're probably gonna bang through it this whole weekend. Season 3 of Stranger Things, to clarify. Sorry.
I can't commit to that. You know, I may have a busy weekend coming up.
All right,
I don't know yet, but
this is meandering, my friend.
If I don't, then yes, I will try something.
Okay.
Wrestling. WWE names Paul Heyman executive producer of Raw and Eric Bischoff of SmackDown.
Yep.
You were already kind of feeling the
little bit of Heyman
touch on Raw.
Raw was actually. What do you think about Raw? Because I know you've been shitting on the product, rightfully so. The product has been really not really living up to its low ratings, this bad critical reception.
I watched the last 2 hours. It was all right.
Oh, okay, cool.
And SmackDown,
I think I don't think Bischoff is taking it over until after Extreme Rules or something like that.
Or it goes to Fox.
Yeah, I'm not entirely too sure, but I think Heyman's already kind of got his fingers in the pies. You know what I'm saying?
Pie.
Yeah, okay.
So
all right, cool.
We should be that should be cool. Like I know, they pretty much brought the club back.
Yep.
So
that happened. Yeah.
Which is neat.
Corey Graves said the word shit on air.
Who cares? Just trying to be edgy.
That's not allowed in a TV PG world, my friend.
Yeah. Apparently, Vince McMahon wants to move away from PG.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a crazy old fucking man.
Evolve 10th anniversary show to air on the WWE Network July 13th.
Which I believe is opposite the AEW show.
Which is a charity show for shooting victims.
What, the AEW show?
The AEW show. Oh, so it's just like, wow, WWE, you're a jaded you're a jaded ex-girlfriend.
Look, here's the deal. It's not like they're doing another super showdown or something over in Saudi Arabia that day. They are, if you want to look at it at a specific wrestling point of view, they're highlighting a very close independent partner. In the past, I'd say 5 years to them with Evolve.
I agree.
That's Gabe Sapolsky's group, right? He's a prodigy of Paul Heyman, so he's in the mix. He knows what's up with the biz, and you're gonna have a lot of the Evolve alumni have moved on to NXT, have moved on to Raw, have moved on to SmackDown. Yeah. It's definitely, I think, good for the business because people who are not exposed to independent wrestling in the sense of Evolve can actually see this shit. I think it's just it's really cool that they're doing that.
Yeah, but I also think I think there's some shady shit.
100% it's shady shit, man. This is a carny ass business.
There we go.
Right?
Carny. You love that term.
It's appropriate, isn't it?
And that's it for Blitzkrieg.
All right, Tom, since you didn't talk that long for Blitzkrieg news and no dud for the show,
nope.
Let us know what's been going on. What have you been up to, my friend?
I have played Wizards Unite.
The Harry Potter mobile game.
Yeah.
Got you.
It's like Pokemon Go.
Okay.
I enjoy it a little more because it's Harry Potter.
Right.
It's just my personal correct opinion.
That's fine. Oh, God. Here we go.
Much like other correct opinions I have.
Uh-huh.
It's fun. It's you collect Hufflepuff students to save. You collect creatures to save.
Okay.
And again, it's like, you go to certain places, and it's just like, here, this is a inn to get more energy, or this is kind of like the Pokestops where. All right, I'm gonna remember that when you're doing your bit.
Sorry.
Yeah, just wait.
I fired this game up for like 5 minutes, and it was just like, no, I'm not gonna do this.
Yeah, no, I know, but
hey, if you're digging it, you're digging.
Well,
you're much more of a mobile gamer than I am. So.
Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, usually it's because when I'm pooping, I'm a mobile game person.
All right, that's fine.
But this one
Did you
actually
catch any Hufflepuffs while doing that?
No, but I
Was
did.
Hagrid in your hut?
Funny thing was
Oh no!
about Hagrid.
Oh,
So
never a good start of the story.
When I first fired the game up, I still had like the AR on, so like I see my bedroom, and Hagrid's just standing on my bed.
Yeah,
like,
Hagrid was in like your tutorial. I know that.
Yeah, Hagrid's like standing on my bed, and I'm like, "That's weird. We're shutting that fucking AR shit
I was in
right
the
off."
car, and he's standing on top of my hood when I'm doing this. But I'm like, I just got out of the liquor store, alcoholic, I know, and like I had it right here, and just like I couldn't really see it that great. But I'm like, this Hagrid's on my fucking hood right now.
I was trying to get my sister-in-law to play with me, and she's like, "No." She's like, "Because I'm a collector, and
Okay.
I will."
Yeah, this is like a.
She's like, "I will end up going into places I shouldn't be going into." So I'm like, "Fair enough."
I got you.
So.
Well, I'm glad you're digging it. You still playing it, or?
Yeah, every so often. Surprisingly, by my work, there's a lot of stuff.
That's cool.
I'll take you around and go hunt stuff soon.
Oh, okay, great.
Deal with it.
I guess I'm gonna have to.
Actually,
What else you been up to, Tom?
I'm at your mercy right now.
That's true. What else you up to, Tommy?
I have been watching Historical Roast, which is...
What is this on? I've seen this on... It is on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. It's 6 episodes. It's hosted by Jeffrey Ross, who does all the roasts, which we know how I feel about him.
How do you feel about him?
Not,
in case people need to be refreshed.
Not the biggest fan.
Sure.
I kind of... Sometimes I'm like, all right, I get it. You're who you are, and I'm just like... Sometimes I just want to punch him in the face, but he does the show so fucking well.
Okay, that's good.
Like they have Abraham Lincoln.
Right.
They have Freddie Mercury.
Okay.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Okay.
Cleopatra and Muhammad Ali.
Okay.
And then there's one other that I'm drawing a blank on. But it's just Anne Frank.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Gilbert Gottfried plays Hitler.
All right. This seems interesting. So obviously it takes one of the what is it, the fucking the comedy roasts, but it just puts all these comedians, they now play historical characters, they roast the historical character. Okay.
Like on the Anne Frank one, Fred Willard played God.
Okay.
Which is funny. It's just it's Seth Green.
Fun to throw on.
Seth Green played David Bowie.
Okay.
On the Freddie Mercury one. Check it out. It's good for a laugh. And
I'm laughing right now.
Oh, you're such an asshole.
Here we go. What else we got, Tommy?
I finished Jessica Jones.
Season 3, shit.
Which was the last of the Marvel shows.
Right, okay. How did it go? Everyone knows I fell off the
I enjoyed
wagon.
I enjoyed it. The only thing was, everyone was a little too fucking whiny in this episode.
Oh, and I know how much that's what fucking fuck Punisher for you.
Yeah, but not whiny to the point where I'm like, get over it, just shoot him already. Like, it's like
a good point. The Punisher, I don't know why he's complaining. He has the means to end his misery. Well,
one way or another.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whereas
people have like issues, like Jessica Jones or
right.
The
this. I mean, do you want me to talk spoilers? You're not gonna watch it. Coolest thing about this season,
fine, yeah.
Luke Cage shows up.
Neat. Okay.
But
now Luke Cage, I'm sorry, when season 2 ended of his show,
yes,
he was kind of a bad guy?
No, he's kind of running Harlem because he's just like...
Okay. When you told me that, I pictured him kind of like, because all the people that have run Harlem in the Luke Cage series were all pretty much bad guys.
Right, yeah, no, he kind of figures he has to be what he was fighting to do good.
Okay, cool.
Pretty much this whole season, she's trying to find a serial killer.
Right.
Like, he actually stabs her, like, he was able to hurt her.
Okay.
They introduced this other character who...
Patsy Walker, that's her name, sorry.
Yeah, he's able to tell, like... he gets like these migraines like whenever someone is like really evil.
Okay.
Like depending on how bad they are, that's like how bad his headaches will be.
Okay.
So like he just like drinks and boozes up.
Because he's
So
trying
but
to
then she starts
cope with
using
all
him
this
as
shit.
a radar.
Okay.
Patsy Walker, Trish, she's also one of the bad guys because she kind of goes off
Okay.
She kind of goes off the fucking rail because her mother gets iced.
Oh, okay.
And
so she's going to try to do the vigilante thing.
Right. And Jessica's like, that's not the way. And
Right.
so Luke Cage goes like this, goes, yo, I hope if I ever go off the rails, you're the one that takes me down.
Right.
So I was just like, oh shit, that's really cool. And they also kind of ended like Danny Rand's story, like they were buying Jerry Hogarth's old firm was buying contracts, like,
right.
And she's like, Danny Rand would never sign off on this.
Okay.
And they're like, he's still on sabbatical and wherever Kunlun, like they couldn't pronounce it.
Yeah.
Yeah, which would have been awesome to see. Fucking Fin Fang Foom. But Netflix shit the bed.
I don't know if it was that. It was definitely, I feel like Marvel, with the whole Disney Plus coming out, they wanted to, I guess, tighten up their stories. I guess Netflix wanted this, Marvel wanted that.
Just give me them in the goddamn MCU.
Agreed.
But that's what I've been up to.
Okay, cool.
Chris, what have you been up to? Besides swallowing and smoking a bong?
Let me tell you, Tom.
Okay, cool.
So, we talked about it earlier in the episode. Season 3 of Stranger Things is, as of recording, right around the corner. Like, right around the couple hours corner. So, me and Bonnie, we binge-watched through Season 1 and 2. Mm-hmm. Season 1 is so good. Season 2 has problems.
Season 2 has a lot of problems.
I've said it before. They go to the well a little too much. It has a lot of the charm in Season 1, I feel, is lost. Which, I mean, obviously happens because it's the second season of a very popular show. So, like, just little things like the soundtrack is just, like, a little more forced down your throat. It was kind of how I felt about Guardians 2, exactly. Where it was like, Deadpool this 2. Was fun. This was... I had other issues with Deadpool 2. But Season 2 is still fine. But Season 1 is tremendous. I am hyped for Season 3. And we'll talk about it when it airs or whatever. But, I'm still very hesitant. I'm very... Ooh, good pour. Very nice. I'm still very hesitant because, hurt me once, shame on me. Mm-hmm. Hurt me twice, shame on... Whatever it is.
Whatever. You're illiterate.
Yeah, that really does... It solves that. So, being illiterate, I play a lot of video games.
Wait, hold on. Go back to Stranger Things.
Back to my illiteracy.
Fuck Billy and Max. That's all I gotta say.
Dude, I fucking hated that storyline. Like, the characters, fine. But, like, they just went places where I'm like, I don't really care. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, if they didn't even answer what their deal is, I probably would have preferred that more than what I got.
What was their deal? I don't remember.
Their deal, so, like, you think there's some sort of shady shit going on where it's like, Billy says to Max, it's like, obviously, there's a lot of animosity between the two of them.
Right.
But Billy's like, you're the reason we're here, you're the reason this and that, da-da-da. And it's just the two of them for the longest time. And then I think the penultimate episode, second to last episode, reveals that, okay, they're both children of divorce. Billy's father and Max's mom are now a couple. Mm-hmm. Billy's dad is verbally abusive, physically abusive also. He kind of smacks Billy around a little bit.
Well,
but then, like,
he fucking deserves it.
Right, but now you're supposed to sympathize with Billy?
No.
Like,
especially when he tries to seduce fucking Mike's mom.
I've got a theory on that. I think, and obviously this probably will come to play or will not come to play.
Probably not.
I feel that Billy's gay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude.
Because he's...
That one scene, that montage when he's getting ready to go out.
But, like, that's the product of a, 80s pretty boy
No.
David Lee Roth style,
no, that's
what I mean? Like, tight pants.
No, it screamed.
But, like, part of me is like, oh, he's gay, and he can't deal with it because, his dad's obviously military or like that typical sort of, like, straight-laced guy who is a little heavy-handed with the backhand, and he doesn't know how to deal. So he's got to kind of, like, he's conflicted with himself And this is what happens. He's a fucking asshole because he doesn't know who he is.
Yeah.
It turns out, I guess he's going to be the basis of the monster in this third season, so I don't think that's a thing, unless that's a really big...
The dad?
No, Billy. Did you see any of the trailers or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
I tried...
Spoiler alert. Well, again, it's not going to matter once this posts, but, yeah, it seems like Billy's almost like the carrier or something for the Mind Flayer this season.
He kind of gets, like, possessed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless that's a really heavy-handed analogy for homosexuality. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. Maybe I'll cut this. Who knows?
No, leave it. You leave your shame in.
That's fine. So we were watching that. Like I said, I was playing some video games because I'm illiterate. And I finished up Okami HD for Replay May right before July started. So there we go, right?
Good timing.
Got it in under 2 months.
I'm going to have to teach you how months work.
Please do.
Okay.
Okami HD is great. If it was, I'd say, about 5 to 10 hours shorter, it'd be even better.
Okay.
Because it really is very narrative heavy. It really does kind of push you in a way. And I was trying to think, because like the best thing I can compare this to for people who don't play Okami HD is a game like Zelda, where it is an action adventure and you're going on a quest. But the thing with Zelda is that you have a pretty good idea of where the main evil is.
Okay.
So you are always going there. Whereas with Okami, you're almost like, when you finish up, let's say, a chapter or something, or like a portion of this adventure, it's almost like a new adventure opens up. But obviously everything is tied together.
Okay.
So it makes it seem, it's very kind of disjointed. I remember, because I've played this before, because it was Replay May, and I remembered about like the first half of it. The first half I was like, oh, this is great. I remember all of this. And then like the later half was like now we're underwater? Now we're in the ice village? Like, it was like, I don't remember that. Yeah, he does the doggy paddle, yes.
That's awesome.
Super cute game. But it was like I must have hit the same slog when I first played it, because I was like, okay, this game needs to end. Slog, just like very draggy. It's a word. Look it up.
You're making words up now.
I'm illiterate. So it was the same thing. It was just like, oh, I kind of remember these characters. He's looking up slog, ladies and gentlemen. I remember this, but it was just like, oh, right, yeah, like, is that? And obviously what is the word I'm trying to think of, Tom? What is it? What is the word I'm trying to think of? Resolution, thank you.
Okay.
Resolution of the story, beautiful. Loved it. But I'm done with the game now, so thank the Lord.
Okay, yeah, no, slog is
Slog
real.
is a word?
To keep doing something, even though it is difficult or boring, to work at something in a steady, determined way, to walk slowly, usually with heavy steps.
We have now reached the point where we're reading definitions on our fucking podcast.
Damn right.
Rock and roll.
You know what? We're gonna reach new heights.
How about a word an episode? You want to try that?
Oh, I like the word an episode.
Boy.
Oh, actually, if you don't mind, can I hijack what you've been up to real quick since you were talking video game?
Okay, fine.
I played Mario Maker 2.
Okay,
it's fun. I like the fact that this one has a campaign.
Yeah, that's probably the one thing that'll get me
ass.
into it. Well, yeah, I've heard it's fucking nuts.
Yeah, like there's one where you can't jump. No, that's my fucking bread and butter in Mario games.
That is Mario games.
Like, and then there's another one where you can't get hit by these like crane things, and I was like,
"You were telling me about that."
But I like the crane things; they help me get over shit.
Can't touch them. Can't touch them.
But yeah, sorry, didn't mean to hijack you.
No problem. So after Okami, because we got Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 coming out, I didn't want to play something that I'd have to invest a lot of time into. So I had the game The Messenger on my Switch.
Yeah, what is this?
The Messenger is the best thing I can say of it. There was a lot of hype behind it. A lot of people were saying it was like when the year came, I think it came out last year, it was saying this is 2018 Shovel Knight. Nice retro inspired, hard as nails, throwback to that era of game,
okay,
but with a modern take, modern conveniences, save points and this and that and extra functionality or whatever. So this game specifically is kind of like a Ninja Gaiden sort of platformer sort of thing, and a lot of its ninja hook, is the mobility and the combat.
Okay.
So one of the techniques it gives you early on is a thing called, I think, Cloud Step, which basically acts like a double jump. But it's not something as simple as tapping the jump button twice. You have to jump and then when you're in midair, you have to hit something, whether it's a enemy or a projectile or a lantern or something in the atmosphere, in the environment. You know, like, you think about Castlevania, you know how, like, they have the candles? Like that. Like, they got lanterns strung about. So you hit it.
Fuck that!
Hang on. You hit it, and then you will basically unlock a second jump where you can do that, and you can keep doing shit like that. You end up unlocking, like a claw grip or something, like a grapple hook. Some other thing. I get, like, shurikens and shit like that. So, like, ninja stuff. It was very tough.
Oh. Did we rage quit?
I didn't rage quit. I guess I politely quit. Because it was getting to a point where it's got checkpoints. And they're not super cheap. So, like, it wasn't like start at the end of the level, start at the beginning of the level and shit like that. But it was getting to a point where it was just kind of getting depressing. On how, like, I would keep getting stuck at one spot, dying, and then having to come back, and really not learning the mechanics well enough. Partly on me, partly on the game. I guess really on me, because it just is not a game that
for you. It doesn't suit your way of playing.
Exactly. Yeah. So, like, let's put the analogy for Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight, I feel like
a fantastic game.
Absolutely. A lot of its retro-inspired stuff was kind of mixed in with just regular platforming and, like, exploration and items and stuff like that. This one really does reward you on being very mobile, being very ninja-like.
Okay.
And that is not something on my plate that I want anything to do with. So, like, if there was, like a tipping point, Shovel Knight would be on the good part. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just difficult enough, but rewarding enough that I kept going back, and I was playing it, and I felt good, and I felt rewarded.
Okay.
Whereas The Messenger, the dialogue is funny. I love the graphics. The music is great. It just wasn't enough to keep me hooked. And in this day and age, in this time, I can't dedicate my time to something that I'm not going to feel I'm getting anything out of. And it's a shame because I haven't felt that in a while. I feel like I like to try to complete games and stuff like that, but it was just like, just wasn't doing it for me.
Yeah, it sucks that we have Ultimate Alliance 3 coming out because there are so many games that I want to.
Oh yeah,
sink my teeth
absolutely
into.
Not. So with that being said, because again, Ultimate Alliance coming out, I still needed something to play. I had from Limited Run Games a physical copy of the game Mercenary Kings. And so I fired that up. So Mercenary Kings is a... how can I really put this? It is a mission-based kind of Metal Slug game. So, let me explain. It's presumably also, like, online and team-based and shit like that, but I'm playing it by myself. You get, like, a hub world where you get missions and you can upgrade your weapons and buy new gear and shit like that. You get missions, you go into an area, and you just kill a bunch of dudes, gain a bunch of supplies, complete the missions. And this is a little more my style, because it does reward exploration. The combat is tough but fair, so if I get hit, that's on me.
Sure.
And I think this will definitely keep me preoccupied until Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Good.
You'll hear more about it. I mean, I'm just like a couple days into it, so there's still time to get into that. I think that's all I've been up to. Yeah. All right. I think, and I can confirm, that's all I've been up to.
Yes, that is all you have been up to, my friend.
Thank you, Tom. That is all I have been up to. All right, Tommy, let's get into the topic at hand. We are talking about Spider-Man live-action movies.
We don't talk about Spider-Man enough.
We don't talk about movies, I know, for the last couple episodes. We haven't said shit about movies. But we're talking about movies, Nation. All right, sorry. Deal with it.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Spider-Man. And we're talking about Spider-Man movies, specifically live action. Because, again, Far From Home came out. We watched it. We're going to hear all about your thoughts. Let me flip that. We want to hear all about your thoughts. But I know you want to hear all about our thoughts, too.
Yep.
So, man, enthused, aren't you?
Very.
God damn it. All right, Tommy. Live action Spider-Man talk.
Okay.
Hit it.
Starting off with Spider-Man.
Never heard of him.
Came out in 2002, rated PG-13.
Oh my god, what's the runtime?
2 hours and 1 minute.
Wow, shit. Who's the editor?
Directed by Sam Raimi.
Samuel Raimi, directing Spider-Man.
Yes.
2002. Fresh off of, not him fresh off of, but Marvel, fresh out of X-Men.
Yep.
Yeah. So
yeah, just really X-Men,
the first
batch of...
The first comic book movie batch.
Yeah, I mean, you had Blade.
Blah, blah, blah.
You had Blade in 1998,
okay.
I think. But this is really where you started seeing this and X-Men. This is where you saw, like, the epicness of a movie happening. Tobey Maguire plays the ever-lovable, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yep, he sure does.
What
are your thoughts? Okay, so we rewatched Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2.
Yes.
So, what are your thoughts on Tobey Maguire as Peter Parker?
Good.
Or as Spider-Man, you can take them both together, whatever.
I think...
He's thinking.
He's
trying to kill the dead air.
He's a good quipper.
Yeah.
As Spider-Man.
Yeah.
At times.
Yeah.
I kind of feel he's a better Peter Parker.
I
definitely feel he's a better Peter Parker.
I feel like he was a better Peter Parker in 2 than he was in 1.
Yes.
Because 2, he was definitely playing up the whole, like, Amazing Fantasy 15 Peter Parker nerdy, like, look. Which I was like, ugh, all right. Like, I'm sure it worked in the fucking 60s, but, like, it wasn't working for me. Yeah. I know it wasn't working for me then. Wasn't working for me now. He also just seemed so fucking bored.
He really did. Like, and
like, just his fucking slack jaw, like, staring at Mary Jane.
I mean, see, Mary Jane, I think Kirsten Dunst actually played that part fairly well. I did like her.
I guess. I feel like there probably could have been better casting choices, but I mean,
at that time she was.
That's true too. Yeah, at that time it was a little weird. Because I mean, who's going to sign up for a fucking comic book movie then?
Exactly. Of course, you get the classic upside down kiss,
right?
Which I'm always a sucker for with anything Spider-Man.
Sure.
All
right. That just seemed like a weird, like, okay, I think Spider-Man. You just want to kiss Spider-Man when he's upside down.
The thing that really bugs me. The thing that bugs me about these Tobey Maguire movies.
Okay.
And I said it before, and you roll your eyes. I feel the eye roll coming already, like a little bitch.
If this can be the only time we talk about this,
it won't be. Is you don't get to see how smart Peter Parker really is.
He is smart because he has connections with Norman Osborn and also Octavius.
Yes, but you don't really see him. I wrote a paper. Okay, fine. You wrote a fucking paper. Let's say you fucking...
Tom could write a paper.
Let's say you fucking build a fucking VCR out of your mom's vibrator. Or Aunt May's vibrator.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Alright? Like, come on. Like, let's see how smart you are, kid. Fucking... Put those brains to use.
I understand. So they that was their choice. They, I guess, chose to stray away from.
Right.
Maybe that was a relatability thing.
And then
maybe that was for the audience.
And then the laziness of the organic web shooters,
which were a thing then. Tom.
In the old and I also feel that Brian Michael Bendis was lazy in having that in the Ultimate Universe.
Did that show up in the Ultimate Universe first, or did that show up in the other first?
I believe it showed up in the Ultimate Universe first. About 100% sure.
All
right. You can't get more sure than that.
You know what? You're absolutely right. You can't get more sure than 100% sure. You're right.
What are your thoughts on Spider-Man?
So I'll say the first 2 Tobey Maguire movies.
We're talking about Spider-Man.
Oh wow!
We're not talking.
You just talked about the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies.
Oh, I thought we were doing movie by movie.
Oh no, you didn't. Clearly.
All right, continue.
So Spider-Man, the first one.
No, continue in the Spider-Man movies.
I'll play by your rules, motherfucker.
No. I'm not playing by my rules.
There you go. The first Spider-Man movie is good.
Yes.
I liked it. I have better appreciation for it because back then, and this is my thoughts on comic book movies at that time, where they wanted to they wanted to transcend the comic book. They wanted to transcend the source material and just make a good movie. That's where shit like the Nolan trilogy went, because they wanted to make a good movie that had Batman in it. That won awards. It did.
I don't give a shit.
But whatever.
Doesn't matter whether you won awards or not, and that's the only reason he won the award is because he died. If he didn't die, he would not have gotten that award.
He would have not gotten that award for that
role.
Okay.
He would not.
Right. Okay. But regardless, it happened. Okay. So, that's where I feel like movies were trying to go. Whereas when Iron Man first shows up for the MCU, they embrace the bombastic nature of the comic book. They go all in with just the fun comic book nature of it.
Yeah.
And, then they end up telling good stories. They end up telling, real tragic, heartbreak and shit like that. They end up going that route. But these movies try to be good movies. So they try to get good actors. They try to get, they try to make a name for themselves.
Actors who are hot at that time.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that, because like you take the casting of people like, let's say, Alfred Molina, great actor. I think did an amazing job in his role in Spider-Man 2, which we're not talking about right now. But in the same sense, Willem Dafoe as Norman Osborn. Growing up, I would have just been like, I don't get it. Like, why him? Why him?
Right,
but
right.
I think he killed it. Again, in retrospect, as an adult, watching these movies, I thought it was great. The casting of James Franco as his son, Harry, great. I thought it was awesome. It was a very good movie. Chalky at some times. Finish the line. Like, that was...
Well, if we want to talk about choppy.
Okay. Well, like chalky, which I think is a word. That one I might have made up.
Huh. Okay.
Schlocky? Maybe schlocky is what I meant.
We already got our word of the show. All right? Relax.
Touche.
That fucking Green Goblin suit. God, that Green
Then
Goblin
there's that
suit.
too. Yes, then there's that too.
Oh, that really, like, watching that in theaters, that almost took me out of the fucking mode.
Which is so disappointing, because Willem Dafoe is so very emotive in his delivery and
Why
his
didn't you
stuff.
use prosthetics?
They were going to, but for whatever reason, they were like, "Oh no, we got to give him a Power Rangers outfit."
Yeah,
and I feel like, and I've said this before on air, that led to the more very straight-laced, like how fucking Thomas Hayden Church looked as Sandman.
Yeah,
literally right off the page.
Yeah.
Like, they tried to do something different, and then they were like, oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
This went bad.
People hate us.
Yeah.
People hate us.
Overall, Spider-Man, good movie.
Yes.
Any more thoughts on Spider-Man?
No.
Okay. Shall we move on to its sequel, oddly enough, called...
Spider-Man 2.
Whoa, holy shit.
Released in 2004.
Back when movies were like 2 years.
Yep.
Let's rock and roll.
It's still rated PG-13.
Still, to this day?
Runs at 2 hours and 7 minutes. Directed by
short.
Sam Raimi.
Okay.
No, it's actually 6 minutes longer than the first one.
I thought that was 2:10.
No, it was 2 hours and 1 minute.
No way to find out. So, Spider-Man 2. Definitely a better movie.
Yes.
I dislike the... You want to talk about, like, hotshot casting? Like, throwing in Hal Sparks and throwing in, like... I was just like, that kind of takes you out of it a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays it's like, they just throw in newscasters and stuff like that, where it's just like, oh, I know this person from whatever.
From the news.
Yeah, hey. But this was good. Goes into more of the Spider-Man No More story, which is a very good...
Oh, yeah.
Peter Parker, like, he's conflicted about how he has all this power, has all this responsibility thrust on him, but wants to be a kid, wants to fall in love, wants to do well in school, wants to make money. Kind of what we see in Far From Home a little bit.
Yeah.
We just saw the same fucking movie.
Oh,
Tom.
whoa.
You look like a deer in headlights.
Wow, you're yelling.
So, Spider-Man 2, I'd say definitely better film.
Yes.
A lot of people's favorite Spider-Man movie.
Agreed.
Yep.
Alfred Molina as Doc Ock. Fantastic.
I was against it. Not against it, but I was just like, he's a good actor, but he wasn't like how I pictured Doc Ock.
Yeah.
Or Otto Octavius, but now I'm like, all right, he did it. He done good.
And then
he done good. You can sleep tonight, Alfred.
And then I'm sure, and then the other thing where James, excuse me.
Okay.
Harry Osborn.
Keeping you up.
Is your friend Harry Potter.
Is your friend Harry Potter or
God damn
Gryffindor?
Is your friend Spider-Man gonna be showing
That was a little
up?
much.
Like,
Yeah, that was a little
up.
much.
Get over it.
Yeah. So
They really didn't hold back. Like, it was just like, we're gonna kill off any fucking villain. We don't give a shit.
that's how shit was though back then.
Yeah.
Well, I can't really say back then because Magneto was still kicking around for all that time.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah, I always dislike that. But what are you gonna do? Like, incarcerate them, fucking send them to a mental hospital or something like that. Like, don't.
Unless you're bitch boy Punisher,
Then
that's the only reason you should be killing.
Sure. Okay, I got you. So overall, Spider-Man 2. I know we're not really touching on it too much because I mean it's a sequel. We don't have to really. Go too far gone into it. Like I said, I like the Spider-Man No More side story. Tobey Maguire was better as Peter Parker, I thought.
Yeah.
Tom, you had a
J. Jonah Jameson Spider-Man outfit.
Oh boy, yeah. We should talk about literally the best part in the Sam Raimi trilogy
is J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson.
Yes, 100% that fucking character.
Absolutely.
Like from the '60s cartoon to fucking Ed Asner playing him in the animated series. J.K. Simmons embodies J. Jonah Jameson to a fucking T.
He does.
Everything, man. Absolutely perfect. So
we move on to Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3.
When came out released? 2007.
What's the runtime?
Well, it's PG.
Oh, please, 13. Yes. PG-13. Okay. What is it? How is it rated? I have it actually right here.
Fuck me. It's 2 hours and 19 minutes. And it's directed by Sam Raimi
2 hours and 19
again.
minutes. Yeah, okay. 139 minutes.
Yeah, no shit. I'm reading it right there.
There's sequences of intense action violence. Did you know that? In Spider-Man 3?
Yeah.
Which I have right here. Can't hear the DVDs. There you go.
Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3, so
I went to the fucking midnight showing of this.
I don't think I did that, but I saw it in theaters.
And I walked out so pissed off.
I think I remember being pissed off.
I think I...
Not as much as another Spider-Man movie, but continue.
I think I punched a fucking old lady.
That sounds about right for you.
And I was just like, fuck you, I rage quit Spider-Man movies.
So there's two golden geese in the Spider-Man lore that everybody loves to get their fucking hands on story-wise. The alien costume, a.k.a. the black suit, which does tie into Venom, and the Sinister Six. And everyone wants to fucking do it because, granted, they are excellent Spider-Man stories. They are iconic. You have the group of villains who come together for a common goal against Spider-Man, and you have this possessive alien symbiote who turns into one of Spider-Man's greatest archenemies.
And then greatest allies.
Well, yes, true, but, traditionally I think when people think Venom, they just like, wow, he's anti-Spider-Man.
Sadly.
Well, it is what it is. So, Spider-Man 3, we already went through the rundown. This falls into the Batman and Robin era of just adding too many goddamn villains.
Right, because you had the suit itself.
You had the suit itself, which ends up turning into
Venom. And then you had Sandman.
Right, who has his own arc in itself.
How they worked out in that he's the one
but then they completely
Uncle
retcon that, which makes it really, it makes it really odd because. Continue. I'm sorry.
And then you have Harry Osborn as Hobgoblin.
No, he's like the new Goblin or some bullshit.
What the
or something
fuck?
Like they made it up. But
Hobgoblin,
so obviously Harry Osborn is a villain in the second movie.
Yeah,
definitely. I wish they kind of kept that going. But they definitely put all their eggs in this one basket.
Yeah.
So you got Thomas Hayden Church as the Sandman.
Yep.
Flint Marko. You got James Franco, like we said, as Harry Osborn, a.k.a. New Goblin. And then you have Topher Grace, of all people, playing Eddie Brock, which is Venom. I enjoyed that casting because it made him an anti-Peter Parker. Like, in build, in character. Like Venom, to me, didn't have to be completely hulking. But obviously it helped.
Yes, and they also kind of went to, sorry, just had to fact check you.
You had to fact check me.
Yeah.
Fucking Sandman.
Yeah. Well, you said Flint Marko, and I'm like, wait, no, he might be getting two characters confused.
Who might be getting?
I thought you were getting, I thought you were merging his name and Juggernaut's name. together because he's Kane Marco.
Okay, Marco, right. 2 different spellings, I believe.
Nope.
Here we go.
Live action fact checking.
All right, cool. It also has got your girl in it, Gwen Stacy. So while you're vamping, I'm going to talk about Gwen Stacy a little bit. Again, adding a lot of...
no, they're spelled the
same name? Okay,
Marko.
Cool, thanks for the spell check.
Don't ever fucking question me on comic book character spelling.
Huh. So, I'll just question you on regular spelling. Real spelling. So... again, adding more fucking eggs into this mix.
Played by
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yes.
And just kind of adding as a counterpoint to Mary Jane. Because Mary Jane and Peter Parker are a little bit on the rocks. Doesn't help that he's got the alien suit on him. That's kind of like, twisting his mind and shit like that, making him a little more aggressive, especially when he comes face to face with the person who actually killed his fucking uncle.
And it makes him dance.
It does make him dance. It gives him some sweet fucking dance moves. So he gets that suit. Ready to roll, baby, on the fucking town tonight. Jesus Christ. Was trash. Hated it, hated it, to the point that it's even, like, not even fun to, like, to talk about it.
I know.
But I think we're going to find a way, Tommy.
Oh.
Don't you, Nation? We're going to keep that under our hats for now. So overall, Sam Raimi's trilogy ends with a dud, obviously. I know Sam Raimi wanted to do different things with it, but he was just kind of forced to do it again because Sony doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, and that's why I'm always so very hesitant.
Stick with animation.
That's why I'm so well. I mean, the little bit that we've gotten with, I mean, Venom was okay. The Topher, the Tom Hardy one, and obviously Into the Spider-Verse, phenomenal. But like, they definitely have involvement in.
I can't wait for Michael Morbius to come to play.
That's exactly why I'm so very hesitant when Sony's got their hands in the Spider-Man license that we love and cherish and hold very dear. That they're just going to do something like that. And it's going to be like, what the fuck is going on here? Honestly, I feel like Venom only got its popularity because people were fucking dumb and they just thought it was the next Marvel movie. That's exactly where I'm at with that.
Okay.
That's my hot take.
One
Probably
of the
cool take because it's not even really hot.
One of the funniest lines in Spider-Man 3. What's wrong? You're trying to be like Daddy Goblin or some shit like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah, you want to talk about that? Sandman turns into dust and disappears before it was cool. Harry Osborn dies. Venom blows up.
And then apparently there's an after credits where it's supposed to be like the symbiote, a piece of the symbiote is going to...
Well, that was funny because Kurt Connors, who they do nothing with, apparently has a piece of the suit by the end of this movie because he was testing it or whatever.
Spin cycle.
So that's Sam Raimi's Spider-Man movies. Yes. He had plans. He was going to do the Vulture in the 4th one, and he was also going to have Bruce Campbell as Mysterio, which I thought would have been cool because he definitely has some very heavy-handed cameos in, obviously, Sam Raimi movies, but...
The shit you say.
I know, right? But in Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Which, would have been a nice little wink and a nod to...
I forget who he is in 3.
Yeah, we'll have to find out, I guess. But moving on from that, so Sam Raimi's trilogy, Kaputski, where is Spider-Man? Where is Spider-Man?
We travel to the year 2012.
2012, baby. We are in the MCU boom.
Where the Amazing Spider-Man comes out.
Sure. Okay.
PG-13.
Still. Okay, keep
2 hours and 16 minutes.
All right, similar runtime.
Directed by Mark Webb.
Wop, wop, wop. Marcus Webb. Perfect. What a name. I'm sure Amy Pascal was like, this is brilliant. Oh, man.
You hate her.
She just seems like absolutely incapable of doing good. I don't know. I'm just so overwhelmed with what I want to say. All right, so this is your first Spider-Man reboot that you're getting theatrically. Yes. Andrew Garfield playing Peter Parker. Mm-hmm. Spider-Man, Emma Stone playing Gwen Stacy. Who else up in the mix? Dennis Leary as George Stacy, which Captain, I thought that was cool. I thought that was cool. They obviously you can't have Gwen and not Captain Stacy because that's one of the first big non-Uncle Ben deaths Spider-Man faced.
What the hell's his name?
The dude who plays Connors?
Lizard, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Who cares? The fucking scaly green giant? Yeah.
Exactly.
You have more fond moments of Amazing Spider-Man. I think I watched the movie once and was unimpressed, but...
Yeah, I think Andrew Garfield nails him as both. Like, I mean, yeah, he's kind of like, sometimes he could be a little douchey as Peter Parker.
From what I remember, yes.
But I think he's a great Spider-Man.
I thought he was a good
And
Spider-Man. I hated the suit.
Yes.
And we'll talk about that.
But I like this because you get to see how smart
Parker
actually
is. Because
is.
I feel like...
You see him make the web shooters.
To go into the
to
whole...
make the webbing. To, just the science that he does. So.
Right, because Peter Parker is a smart motherfucking kid.
Yes.
But
Martin Sheen was Uncle Ben and Sally Field was Aunt May.
Okay, those are also some names. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, I like that. What money they owed Sony to have to do these movies, I'll never know, but...
Coke.
Sure. So, yes, Amazing Spider-Man, I don't have any fond memories on it.
Okay.
Obviously, they kill George Stacy, which is big. Lizard has some sort of plot to make everyone reptiles or something like that.
Which sounds like a Lizard plot.
Does it? Yeah, I guess it does.
He does.
Yeah.
He's done that a few times.
Lizard looks like a fucking garbage man.
Yes.
Not a garbage man, but a man.
A dumpster fire.
A dumpster fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
He just does not look good.
Yeah.
I guess realistic, but like, ugh, God.
I liked the Flash Thompson in this.
I don't remember the Flash Thompson in this.
It was.
You don't like John Mangiello? Johnny Mangiello.
Johnny
Mangiello.
I liked him too.
Okay.
The Flash in these ones is trash.
Oh, you gotta get over it.
I don't
Yes,
think
you do.
he's good.
Okay. What? Anything else about Amazing Spider-Man? Was it amazing? Would you call it amazing?
I would.
Oh God, you fool.
I would call it amazing.
Would you call the next movie in our series amazing?
I would call it The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
God, the only way you would call this movie amazing is in the title.
Yes.
Perfect. Oh.
Released in 2014, 7 years later.
7 years later from what?
Amazing Spider-Man.
Absolutely not.
Amazing Spider-Man was released 07, I believe it just said.
No. Not at all.
Hold on.
Fact check live.
Sorry. 5 years.
5 years, even still?
2012.
Okay, 2012. When did this movie come out?
2017.
Definitely not, Tom.
2014. Wow, where the fuck did I see
I don't know. You're freaking out. What is it in your seltzer? Nothing.
Nothing.
All right,
PG-13 still.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
2 hours and 22 minutes.
Really keeping that 2 hour mark.
They're just going higher and higher.
They're creeping like a little spider, just creeping that.
Directed by Mark Webb.
Mark Webb back again.
We have Andrew Garfield reprising the role.
Sure. Haven't recast him yet.
Emma Stone
Sure.
as Gwen Stacy.
Thank you.
Jamie Foxx as Electro.
Yep.
Paul Giamatti as the Rhino.
Here we go, because having multiple villains worked so well in your franchise before.
Some kid named Dane DeHaan as
he
Green
was
Goblin.
on what's that fucking movie? Chronicle.
Yeah. Felicity Jones as Felicia.
All right, you're just going through IMDb right now.
Dude, that's the only way I can remember this movie. All right, so we saw this movie.
We did see this.
We saw this movie in theaters.
Yes.
And us walking out like, what the fuck did we just watch?
I remember posting on Facebook, Spider-Man.
Yes.
That was very good. I got many likes for that.
Oh, you're so popular.
I mean,
it's like an episode of Black Mirror. You can escape jail now. And maybe eat.
Hopefully.
This movie was just
This movie went everywhere.
Like,
obviously you have fucking the Rhino. Oof. You have Electro, which I guess is fine, but that's casting Jamie Foxx, as good of an actor as he is. That's hotshot casting that was not necessary.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be like, oh, you be a blackwashed Electro. I'm like, I don't give a shit about that. Electro is a girl now. I don't care. It's a villain with electric powers.
Yeah,
like it doesn't matter. But it was just like okay, you didn't. It was unnecessary. You know what I mean? It should have gone different places. But we got to go to the same wells. Got to get that Sinister Six because they had big plans for all this shit. They wanted, they still did it, but whatever. They wanted a Venom movie. They wanted this. They wanted that because they smelt that MCU money, and then they were like, Spider-Man is our fucking guy. Granted, that's exactly where it's going now in reality, but now that Marvel's in the mix, thank you. Thank you, Kevin Feige. But yeah, Rhino, Electro, Green Goblin. Like, dude, slow the fuck down.
And Gwen snapped before it was cool.
Yes. So
that was actually the one thing I feel
that was the Bell scene in Spider-Man 3,
Yes.
where that was such an accurate, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, I know we're backtracking, I'm sorry. He realizes the suit is evil, wants to get it off, understands sound is the enemy, finds himself in a church. The bell, classic scene, happened in the comics, happened in the cartoons. The bell ringing causes the suit to basically become paralyzed, fall off him. You find it fall into Eddie Brock. Perfect.
Yeah.
When I saw that clip before the movie came out, I was like, this movie's going to be fantastic. How wrong I was. Killing off Gwen Stacy was bold, was smart, because it was Gwen dies. Duh. Good. Oh, God. Having to shoehorn the Green Goblin in it, and all this story about how, because he's Harry, right? Harry's got some blood disease and needs Spider-Man's blood, and also Peter's parents were dead, but they're alive, and they were spies, but they're not. And there's Sony laptops and cameras and this and that. Like, man, it was just not good.
And then I heard in the future movies that they wanted to do, they were going to bring Emma Stone back.
I thought she played a good Gwen Stacy.
They were going to bring her back as Mary Jane. They were just going to make her hair red again.
When I heard about that, when they were talking about having Kirsten Dunst, who's obviously a blonde, play a redhead in Mary Jane, and Emma Stone, who's a redhead, play a blonde in Gwen Stacy.
Right.
It was just like, what are we doing? Like, already you're off the fucking rails. But hey, whatever. I'm not gonna be like that guy to be like, ugh, the hairstyle.
They did
matters.
not believe in having Kirsten Dunst wear a bra in those 3 movies, and I was just like, when we were watching it, I was just like, Jigglypuff, what the fuck you doing?
I thought Emma Stone's portrayal of Gwen Stacy was good. I would like to see her, if she wanted to ever reprise the role, have her play Ghost Spider. It's fine by me. Sure. AKA Spider-Gwen. Because I thought she did well.
Yeah.
So that's Amazing Spider-Man. And I don't think we need to get into anything
It was
else
not
for
amazing.
that. It was not amazing, yeah. Amazing in quotes. Big quotes.
Big fucking
Big motherfucking quotes. But, like we said, Kevin Feige comes to the rescue. The story is he also tried to save Amazing Spider-Man 2, just based on love of the character.
Yeah.
He tried to give them notes, and they were just like, nah, we know what we're doing. Clearly you don't, because you came begging for money, and guess what? You got it. Because a deal was brokered between Marvel Studios and Sony, and Spider-Man
Came home,
baby. Shows up first in
Spider-Man Homecoming.
in Captain America Civil War, but...
Yes, but
and we got that.
His first featured length,
yes, exactly,
in the MCU is Spider-Man Homecoming, released 2017, PG-13, 2 hours and 13 minutes.
Still in that range.
Action, adventure, sci-fi.
Cool. All right, what else you got? Director
was John Watts.
John Watts, okay.
Spider-Man was portrayed by the young British actor Tom Holland.
Very good. Okay, thank you.
Vulture was played by...
Vulture's in this movie.
Michael Keaton. Shut up.
Right.
Robert Downey Jr. reprises his role as Iron Man.
He's in this movie?
Yeah.
Wow, I had no idea.
Marissa Tomei is Sexy May Parker. John Favreau, Happy Hogan. Oh, the list just goes on.
It goes on and on. We could be here forever, but we're not going to do that.
Zenyatta is...
Zendaya.
Yeah, Zenyatta is Michelle... Also,
A.K.A. MJ.
Yes.
Right.
Donald Glover pops up in this as Aaron Davis.
Cool. Who is the Prowler.
And then you got your Ned Leeds dude.
Right. All right, so...
Who will not be fitting into the Hobgoblin outfit
You
ever.
can make a fucking chunky Hobgoblin. I'm okay with that.
The glider won't go up.
All right, so Tom Holland as Peter Parker Spider-Man. I think he's the best.
I'll agree after seeing this one. For a while, I was saying Andrew Garfield.
Okay.
I'll agree.
What was it? I mean, would that be talking about Far From Home more?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he was the best because I'm not going to be that type of person to be like, oh, I grew up with Peter Parker and he's got to be a certain age. Like, I feel like Peter Parker, at his core, is friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Like, he's a kid who is super smart, who sometimes gets in way over his head. Obviously, his character evolves over time. But for the MCU, this was the Peter Parker we needed.
Yeah.
And this is the Spider-Man that I think it tops them all.
I like how Tony Stark is his mentor.
Yes, And I know Homecoming gets a lot of hate because of how heavy-handed the Tony Stark stuff is, because everyone's just like, oh, it should be Uncle Ben or whatever. Like,
No,
this is the deal.
I'm so glad they didn't. I'm so glad
That's
I
true
didn't.
too, yeah.
I'm glad I didn't have to see poor Uncle Ben get shot again.
I hear you.
On the streets. That's like fucking Batman.
It's like a snuff film, basically.
It's like Batman, man. Why? I'm tired of seeing Thomas and Martha Wayne get fucking shot. I get it. They died. Get the fuck over it.
Right.
Move out of your parents' basement.
But you don't need to see it.
No.
But to have a source of
have it
inspiration.
there. Have it
have a source
there.
of inspiration. So everyone was upset that, like, oh, Tony Stark is kind of the inspiration for Peter Parker.
No, he wasn't, because he
was.
No.
Okay.
Because in Homecoming, he
excuse me.
Tony Stark goes, "Why do you do this?" He's like, "Because there was one time that I didn't do it, and someone I cared for paid for it."
Oh, no, I get that. Yes,
Uncle Ben is there.
Uncle Ben is there, but throughout this movie, Homecoming specifically, a lot of, like him being underneath that rubble, he remembers what Tony Stark said to him to help him, to motivate him up.
Sure.
But that's just this movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not confirming that I don't feel the same way, but I'm just expressing it. I'm just letting it out there that this movie does get a lot of hate because it's not my Spider-Man. Fucking get over it. It is what it is.
Here's the thing: it gets a lot of hate because you never got to hear with great power comes great responsibility. And if they come out with a third one, I guarantee you. Look, it took us how many movies to get Avengers Assemble?
That's true.
You know, you are a child.
But this was it's still fresh from Far From Home. It has been my favorite Spider-Man movie.
Yes.
Although rewatching this, that's good too.
Rewatching this a couple of times though, I'm like, yeah, but Far From Home, man, might have just bumped this out of
It's possible. I have to let it sit for a bit.
The thing that I really like about the MCU stuff, they could have sat there and rehashed villains.
No, true. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah,
they've
been pretty good with introducing new cinematic villains to us. Yes. So we'll talk about it. Vulture, one of the best MCU villains, because he's given time to breathe. He's got a very good reason for why he's doing bad stuff. Because he's a down on his luck, any man who got fucked over by the good guys.
Yep.
I'm using air quotes. They are the good guys, but it turns out he kind of got fucked over. And that's why he's doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Dug it. Michael Keaton, phenomenal.
Kills.
Yeah.
Kills
Creepy as shit at points. Totally relatable at others. Like,
yeah.
Awesome. And I'm glad they didn't kill him off. And he's just in prison. That's great.
Starting up the
new Sinister Six. There it is, everybody.
Because they had Matt Gargan.
Yes, so Matt Gargan cameoed, was in it. Yep, sure.
And yeah, though I mean,
yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
We'll talk about where maybe we want it to go. Possibly, I don't know. We'll talk about Zendaya as MJ, Michelle, whatever. She was fine in the first one. She definitely is better in this one, the Far From Home.
It took me a little bit to be kind of like I was one of those people, not my MJ,
right?
Like, because, but then, like, watching this over and over, I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I deal with it.
Right. Good. We can talk about that.
I like it. I dig it.
Do we want to talk about Homecoming anymore?
Do you have anything else to add for Homecoming?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Loved it. Yeah. Yeah.
And again, you get to see how smart Peter is.
Yes, very true, very true. In this, and I'd say the Tom Holland Peter Parker is definitely shows off his smarts. 100%.
Yeah, well, both him and Andrew Garfield, I'd say.
But I'm saying we're talking about this one now.
Right, but I'm just you can't take that, you can't take it away from Andrew Garfield either.
Take it easy, all right? I'm not besmirching Andrew Garfield.
I am taking it easy. I'm just telling you
You're
how to live your life.
Yeah, you are. And I don't appreciate that.
Well, live your life better, and I won't have to.
Well, listen to this, Tom. We're not talking about Spider-Man movies in the past.
We're talking about the present?
We're talking about the present, exactly. Ooh. So we are swinging Yeah, you like that. Right into Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Okay.
What year did it come out?
This year.
Okay, good.
2019.
2019. Perfect. Same director?
John Watts, yes. Because
Okay.
it said it on the screen when we
just saw the fucking movie.
Yes.
Yep.
By the
what's
way,
runtime?
it's a colon.
It is? Oh, okay.
It's a colon.
Never like hearing that.
It's
a colon.
It's PG-13.
Okay. That's
2 hours and 9 minutes.
Keeping that 2 hour mark.
And we have Tom Holland, Sam Jackson, Jake Gyllenhaal. The list just fucking...
The list keeps going and
just
going and going.
And goes and goes.
So, okay, we're gonna get into spoilers in a little bit, but let's talk about Far From Home. Very good movie.
Yes,
I like what they did with Mysterio.
Yep.
Who, I'm not even gonna. I'll save that for spoiler talk, I guess. I like how Mysterio is handled. I like the casting of Jake Gyllenhaal because, fun fact, he was going to be recasting Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker after he got hurt or was holding up for more money. I don't know what the story was. Yes.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, he got hurt. That's what that whole...
I don't know if he got hurt on the movie set or he got hurt playing Seabiscuit or fucking Seabiscuit. I don't know what it was. I don't know the story behind that.
Taking a Seabiscuit.
Apparently Tobey Maguire is a bit of a dick, from what I understand.
He's light? Oh, okay.
All right. We won't get into that. But, so, Tom
Holland... likes horsecock.
Tom Holland is now in a post-Endgame world.
Yep.
No Tony Stark to help him out, bail him out, or anything like that. So you definitely see his remorse. And you basically see him become the next generation Iron Man or the next better version of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And I'm totally behind it. I think that this Peter Parker, this Spider-Man, I will definitely see more movies of him. I have no choice in the matter. Marvel's got me by the
short
hairs. Yeah, exactly. And got me by the web shooter. And I'm in. I'm all in. Yeah. I think what they did with Peter Parker, Spider-Man, in this movie is a perfect evolution to this. Definitely caps off Phase 3 fantastically,
nicely. Yes,
I think.
It does.
Definitely brings us into the future, which we'll get into. Zendaya, way better evolution of her character.
Yes, I agree.
Definitely comes into her own. It's silly to say, but they're definitely cute together. Like, they're like, okay, cool, I can get behind this. Like,
sure,
that's no problem. And I think they did that very well in this movie. They're a bunch of kids, you know? So,
all who are awkward and
exactly, like they did a good job. They didn't make it weird or whatever. Like, we're far away from home. We're far away from having 40-year-old Tobey Maguire in high school. You got, like, you know, I mean, they're not high schoolers, obviously, but they're definitely more realistically high school. Tom Holland isn't a high schooler. That's what I'm saying.
He's 17 years old. He could still be in high school.
Is he 17 years old? Yeah. Fact check me right now, because I don't believe that. Tom Holland cannot be 17. We're checking it right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe he's like 20-something.
How could you go from 17 to 20-something?
Shut up.
But yeah, definitely a great movie, and I'm definitely, it's battling in my head as far as what's going on. When was he born?
96.
96. So he is.
So he's 22.
Okay, cool. That's good math.
Yeah, I was close.
So, what are your non-spoiler thoughts on Far From Home, Tom? Before we get into the meat and the potatoes of the spoiler talk.
Meat and potatoes. I love this movie. I did like Ned in this one.
Ned, I've always I liked.
You know, Flash is still.
What exactly is your problem with Flash?
It's the actor. I don't like.
You don't like the actor?
I don't like the actor. I just don't. And like, I understand. Like, I don't know. Flash is supposed to be like, you know, fucking big like bully. Not like he's still a bully, but like he's just. I don't know. I the actor sucks.
Okay.
He stinks, but I know I'm stuck with him. So whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you ain't gonna see him as Agent Venom anytime soon.
No, never.
You're not gonna see him. I don't think this Flash isn't gonna grow up to be anything else. You know what I mean? So.
Excuse me.
Anything else? Non-spoiler talk.
Just yeah. I mean, like you said, like we saw him come into his own.
Yep.
Happy was fantastic.
Yep,
in
that's
this.
right. John Favreau.
Marissa Tomei once again kills it. With Aunt May.
Right.
The teachers, for some reason, had me.
The teachers are
cracking up.
those are good. That I like that.
The teachers had me cracking
That's
up.
definitely something that was good carryover from Homecoming.
Yeah.
Was having I believe Martin Starr and JB Smoove are the chaperones / teachers.
Yes.
In this
I
movie,
believe
so
you're right.
they're the adults.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the non-superhero adults, but whatever. 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up from your boys.
So now we're gonna swing into the spoilers.
Whoa! I like that you did there.
Alright, well, fucking... I didn't know how you wanted to do this, so I'm just
Guess
fucking...
what? Mysterio's a
winging it.
bad guy.
Mysterio pulls some Mysterio shit.
He definitely pulls some Mysterio shit, and I like.
As soon
I
as
liked
I
how
saw
they
him,
did
I was
that.
like, fuck this. No, fuck this. I
What were your
don't trust
thoughts
this.
on Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio?
I
thought
dug him.
I thought it was really good.
dug him.
He definitely, like we said before, he was a byproduct of Tony Stark meddling, because it turns out that him and a bunch of other scorned Stark Enterprise employees, industries, thank you, came together to basically get this MacGuffin, the what was it, the Edith, which
Yes.
is like AI set of glasses that Peter Parker gets from Tony Stark,
and it stands
posthumously.
for even in death, I'm the hero.
Oh boy, that's what it. I couldn't
Yeah.
when they said that. I didn't get what they said.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get that tech back, and so Mysterio's doing Mysterio shit. What a fucking shock! But I liked how they did that, because they definitely, like, for people who don't know Mysterio, don't know his deal, that's his fucking origin. Like, not the Tony Stark stuff, but the whole, like, oh, I'm going to be a hero, I'm going to invent this threat and beat it, and guess what? I'm the hero now. And that's exactly what happened. And I love the Mysterio shit that they did right before Pete gets hit by the train.
Yeah.
That was good. That was some, like, Scarecrow level Arkham Asylum shit.
Uh-huh.
Like, that was fucking cool. And I wish they would do that in the next Spider-Man movie. Video game, I'm sorry. They did a little bit of that with the Scorpion and the poison, which was like, okay, cool. But that is what I want to, that's what I want to say.
And that's all I kept thinking. I was like, this bullshit's going to be in the next video game.
Yep. But that was some cool shit. And it was definitely, like, CG Palooza, but it's like, yeah, of course it is. Like, you know.
Didn't really dig on the Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Dimitri?
No, Agent... let me finish.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Spider-Man Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. costume.
Yeah, the stealth suit or whatever.
Didn't dig on
like,
that
yeah, I'm not. I wasn't feeling that. But you know, even like the I don't know what they're calling this one, like the advanced suit or something like that, or I don't know.
I like the one that he made.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I heard there's a PS4 Easter egg somewhere. It might have been like when he's cycling through some suits or whatever.
Right.
I think that might have been there, but I'm not too sure.
There's also...
I gotta check that out.
I mean, there was license plates that said ASM. I think that was the first appearance of Mysterio.
There was stuff like that, yeah. And I know when the trailers came out, there was like a lot of like ASM, and there was like the first appearance of Hydro Man or Molten Man or stuff like that.
And that was cool.
So,
They mentioned Hydro Man.
Yeah, they did a little bit of that, but again, it turns out they're not real. So, the elementals are not real. It was a figment
Mysterio
of Mysterio's
shit.
thing. It was Mysterio, classic Mysterio shit.
Exactly.
But he dies.
So we think.
Yeah, it's classic Mysterio shit. And Spider-Man gets the girl.
Yep.
MJ knows who Spider-Man is.
Yes.
They showed it in the trailer, so that's not a spoiler. But then they have a cute moment. That's fine.
Funny thing, when he's swinging through the city at the end, like, you see how they kind of like put that PS4 thing in when he takes the selfie where he's like that.
Yes, maybe that was the Easter egg I saw.
I was like, oh, you cheeky motherfuckers.
That was pretty cute. Anything else we want to talk to besides the post-credits stuff?
Man.
Those are some heavy things.
Those are some boner-inducing...
Juicy.
Yeah. Like,
juicy.
Veiny and juicy, man. Like...
Easy. Take it easy.
Fucking... Just...
Well, it is pretty big. So, the mid-credit scene.
Peter is swinging around the city with MJ.
Right.
He drops her off, and then they have this whole thing where...
Basically, Mysterio's last transmission.
Yeah, he cuts it so this way it shows that Spider-Man is the one who,
was causing all the destruction.
in Europe, and he revealed his name.
Yes, he reveals his secret identity.
And then it goes, and
yeah. I think it shows the next thing, and then it shows his last.
I
shows,
think you're right.
Yeah, that he's Peter Parker. So it's like, woof, okay.
So fucking.
Can't wait for one more day.
Is that what it's gonna be called?
Well, I mean, think about it. Like everyone knows, post Civil War in the comics, everyone knew. I mean, he revealed his.
Oh shit! Are we gonna see a Mephisto?
Could.
Oh god.
Maybe in Doctor Strange too.
Oh no! I don't want to see Mephisto make a shot.
Oh boy!
If it was that old bitch from the first one, like the original ones, yeah, I'll watch her get shot all day.
So in between this thing, because with Mysterio, basically doctoring footage to say that Peter Parker or Spider-Man is the villain because everyone loves Mysterio. They mention a little news outlet called thedailybugle.net, helmed by one J. Jonah Jameson,
portrayed by J.K. motherfucking Simmons.
The best part of the Sam Raimi trilogy is back.
And I'm not gonna lie, I fucking screamed when that happened.
I was like, yes, finally. If they were to do any other, I mean, we were talking about it before, like Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been good, but like, man, oh man, that's a home run having J.K. Simmons back as J. Jonah.
I just hope it's not a one and done.
I don't think it will, but like the way they portrayed him, so he's kind of a little more into his like
podcast.
I guess the podcast.
Like in the
I think
game.
he was like also in the later comics too, where he was not the editor in chief of the Daily Bugle, but he was more of a radio personality or a news personality. Yeah. And I'm down with that. Like you don't need to see him. You don't need to see him. You can just have like a news role in the background and have him fucking yelling like, "We need this menace, Spider Menace, this and that." You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess J.K. Simmons wanted to bail out of that dumpster fire that is the DCEU.
Oh boy, well, I guess with the reboot or whatever with the Batman, but we don't need to talk about that.
He was just like, "I'm getting the fuck out of here." Hey, Marvel.
Good.
You need me?
With arms wide open.
Yeah. So that was awesome to see.
That was fantastic. And if we want to talk about, I mean, that is the end of Phase 3, really.
Yep.
Because that is how that ends. Everyone who's anyone knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Yep.
How they're going to get out of this mess, they'll probably resolve easily. But
Mysterio shit.
Well, yeah, classic Mysterio shit. But like that opens up a ton of shit. Obviously, people going after his loved ones, people going after his family, his friends, going after himself. Obviously, he can't sleep. I can't even dream up what they could do until we get a little bit of hint of what's Phase 4 going to be.
I know.
When they start revealing, like maybe when the next Spider-Man movie is, or when the next big old team up is. Dude, I don't even know. Maybe that's how they. I know they were talking about it, and they probably deconfirmed it, but have Deadpool fucking try to murk him around.
God.
Peter Parker.
So then
So the post-credit scene.
Which leads into Phase 4.
Definitely.
Easily.
Much bigger picture MCU stuff.
So you see Fury and Hill driving around, and then all of a sudden they change into Skrulls.
Right. Specifically Talos.
Talos and his
Fury.
wife.
Okay.
Yeah. And you see... And all of a sudden he's calling. He goes, "Yeah, we've been trying to call you, and he's giving a rundown of everything that happened in Far From Home.
Right.
And then you see Fury on a beach.
Right.
And so it's a hologram.
Yeah,
he
sure.
gets up, and then it pans out, and you see he's on this giant space station, which could be the introduction of Sword.
Right, which was the out of the wreckage of S.H.I.E.L.D., right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
was the more offensive.
Well, Sword was like Space Shield.
Oh, okay.
You're thinking of Hammer.
I think I'm thinking of Hammer. Yes.
You're thinking of Hammer that Osborn ran. Ooh,
that's something that I was half expecting. I was expecting some Osborn stuff, but
there was mentioning that they're
lining up Osborn.
A benefactor.
Right. That's what I was expecting. Like when they were doing the swing at the end of the movie, they were the Spider-Man.
See, like Oscorp or some shit.
I was at the edge of my seat waiting to see something because there was talk that Stark Tower, which ended up getting sold in Homecoming, possibly Oscorp. Oh, that's what I was expecting to see, but
you ain't see you're not seeing that till God knows when. What I mean, honestly, I was half expecting to see Falcon show up as the new Captain America. I was kind of half expecting that too. in the post credits.
maybe. But no, I think what they did was
Oh yeah,
good
no.
enough. Yeah.
Believe me, I think it's great. But
Yeah.
I was kind of like, I would have liked to have seen him in that they don't got that costume ready yet.
No, they're not gonna blow it on.
Oh shit! That means
yet.
the next one. That means Parker's gonna be walking around in a hoodie and a hat.
Yeah, he's gotta go into hiding big time, baby.
He's going to space.
So that was Far From Home.
Yeah, I think I honestly I think it might knock Homecoming down a notch.
Talking about it now, it might, because again, like, it was only as good as like the sequel. You know what I'm saying?
So
like,
good.
and I thought Mysterio's inclusion was great.
Yeah.
I never thought for 1 second that he was a good guy, but that's my knowledge of the character and the arcs and this and that. But he was handled awesome. I loved it. It's sad to see him go.
Maybe.
For now, again, Mysterio, who knows?
Mysterio shit.
But I really hope this just leads to more bigger and better stuff, and obviously it has to, because now Peter feels like he's a full-blown superhero now.
Yeah.
Globally recognized. Now he's definitely got to step it up, because his fucking secret identity is not secret anymore.
Oh, and Aunt May and Happy are dating.
Well, are they...
In Happy's eyes, they are.
Not in May's eyes. But...
Come on, May. Do it.
And on that note, Nation, we'll wrap it up.
Woo.
It's all done, baby. Spider-Man in the books. We're never going to talk about Spider-Man again until next episode. Or until the end of this episode. I don't know. But that is that episode that we just did. That you just listened to. That you just loved. Downloaded. What?
What the fuck are we doing next episode?
Next episode is episode 50, baby.
Ooh.
Episode 50. Season 3 of Stranger Things comes out. So I think we're going to talk about that next episode. What do you think, Tommy?
I'm on board. Let's do it.
All right, so we'll talk about that. We'll talk about
travel
season
to the
1,
Upside
season
Down.
2. Ooh, I like that. Yeah. Stranger Things, baby. Next time on the Rude Boys Power Hour Plus.
It's gonna get strange.
We might have a nice little refresh episode, recharge our Rude Boy batteries, because we got our anniversary show coming up very soon.
I guess I should.
Which is debatable to which episode it is, but it's not next one.
I guess I should go back and listen to episodes, huh?
This fucking guy. You know what? You should. And you know where you can find our episodes. You can find our episodes linked every fucking week. Every chance I get on our Twitter account. Twitter.com/RudeBoys469. I also share it, my friend, on our Facebook account, which is found at Facebook.com/RudeBoys469. You also share our episodes on Instagram. Instagram.com/RudeBoys469. And all of these wonderful episodes can be found on our YouTube page. TikTok.
We got YouTube?
There it is. Yeah,
Sorry,
we do. It's all
I
good.
fucking...
You're fucking drifting, my friend.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, over at bit.ly/rudeboysrudetube. All lowercase. Don't dare you put a capital letter in that fucking thing, man. It ain't gonna work. Yep, this isn't a visual medium, Tom, and they can't see the faces you're making right now.
I usually put a capital.
Well, that's why we don't get subscribers, Dick.
Don't put a capital.
Don't put a capital. Over on the Podbean network, which is where our episodes are hosted, I guess naturally. What am I trying to say? Normally, whatever. That's where our episodes are. You can download them, like them. You can get the Podbean app. You can get them from there. You can get them all sorts of ways, but the main place you can get them is over at rudeboys.podbean.com.
Happy flick that Aunt May bean.
Oh my god, dude. I know it's like Marissa Tomei and all, but like, come on.
So, where else can they get us, Chris?
They can also get us. You know what? That's something I should focus a little more on. Nation, let us know what sort of avenues you want to hear this podcast on. Because obviously we got YouTube, we got Podbean, we also have the Apple Podcast app, which you could just search for Rude Boys Power Hour. You can find it there.
Is that still up? Because isn't iTunes going away?
No, iTunes broke off into their own little movie, TV, podcast app. So the podcast app is still exists. That's why I can't say iTunes, because it's not a real thing anymore, apparently. Anywho.
Nerds.
Yeah, let us know, Nation. If you want to see us on like Spotify or something like that, you just want the RSS feed, I can give that straight to you. Let me know. Come over to my house. I'll fucking hook you up. All right. I'll download a podcast app and we'll just subscribe right to you. I'll download fucking 7 podcast apps and I'll subscribe all to you. And as long as you keep downloading, not necessarily listen, but you download and boost those fucking numbers up, baby. Because that is the only way we know you're out there. Because we're just screaming out into the fucking void. Let us know you listen, man, because we got an anniversary episode. Please. If you want to hit us up personally.
He cuts himself.
I really do. I hide them so you can't see my pain. If you want to hit me up personally on Twitter, I'm twitter.com/TessSherms, TEH_SHERMS. Tommy?
You can get me at Tommy_K, and that's Cash with a K.
All right.
Sorry.
It's all good, buddy. Yeah, man. So that's been the Rude Boys Power Hour. And that's been our Spider-Man talk.
The whip?
Yeah, I think you ended it with that before.
Yeah, probably. I'm going to end it now. The whip? Flip, flip, flip.
No.
Flip, flip, flip.
You're just waiting to get the last bit in, aren't you? No.
This has been a Wall Street Bangers production.
Fuck it.